I want to thank you for the opportunity to speak here today. It is an honor. I'm not going to try to start off with a joke to get your attention, because as anyone knows who has stepped in my class, my jokes are just not that funny. Nor will I stand on my tiptoes trying to get you to pay attention and think that you're paying attention, or tell you how curious the debate history is. And I promise not to try recruiting all of you for track and field, which begins January 19th in case you didn't know. I'm here today to tell you how my experience at St. Rita not too long ago has impacted my life to this day. I don't know where to begin to explain the impact that my time at St. Rita had on me. Although I know you've heard the same cliche repeated many times, I'm going to say it one more. These will be your best 4 years. And they'll probably be your fastest, if you make them your best 4 years. That said, when I entered St. Rita, I fit the stereotypical freshman attitude of knowing it all, because I was in high school and not a junior high student. Yet, I constantly learned throughout my time here that I did know it all, and that I had changed a lot of my thinking. With the guidance of some great teachers, coaches, and Augustinians, I was able to learn some very valuable things while I was here. I still recall vividly acting as Bobby Knight my freshman year for our geography newscast commercial with Miss Dion, trying to figure out how combustion looked in Miss Kristoff's chemistry class. Attempting to understand derivatives with Miss Dina in my senior year, and sometimes partially understanding it. I remember constantly trying to avoid mocking myself and rolling the hours in Spanish class because of my lack of foreign language skills. And I remember trying to show off my mad lack of volleyball skills in the gym with Coach Stanley. I remember hitting my 500-mile run second semester my senior year, playing football freshman year under Coach Quinn Michelle's guidance. I remember attending junior senior prom and joining with all my classmates who had just as good at dance skills as I do, going crazy at varsity basketball and football games, attending Kairos my junior and senior year, being able to lead one, and just hanging out with my senior brothers. Despite all the knowledge and experiences I just told you about, and how valuable they were, the values that I learned at St. Rita were far more important, and have impacted my life to a much greater degree. Above all, the single most important value I learned is to simply value life, and value every second I had here. When I was a freshman, even a sophomore, and even at times in my junior and senior years, I was a fool. I was a fool not because I didn't understand a mathematical concept or a historical skill. Rather, I was a fool because I failed to see everything I've been blessed with right in front of me. I walked through the daily motions, waking up every day, going to school, going to class, robotically completing my work, participating in after-school activity, going home, hanging out with friends, and doing the same thing each day. I just went through the motions, not really realizing what it was I was doing or why. I guess I just thought I was doing what I was supposed to. This was my single biggest mistake. Through the guidance of my teachers, coaches, and the Augustinians at St. Rita, I learned how to appreciate everything that I had right in front of me. They constantly taught me through their actions, first, and their words, how much we are blessed, and how much we should value our everyday life. I didn't realize until I was a junior, the sacrifice my parents made to send me to a Catholic school to get the top education was a gift that I took for granted for 3 years. I didn't think my parents until my junior year, after my Kairos retreat, not only for sending me here, but for being supportive of me my entire life. I cannot tell you how happy, how big a smile they had on their face that day. Saying thank you takes only a short breath. It feels awesome both for you and for the person being thanked. I would challenge each of you to say thank you to those who are supporting you. I also took for granted times the educational opportunities I had each day in class. I think it a lot on education, but had I valued it that much more, I could have benefited even more greatly. My relationships with friends, I sometimes took my friends for granted. I didn't always value the bonds I made at St. Rita. This changed, though, as I learned. And now, when I run with my friends, I value that time. And I'll take that time to talk with them, even if I have something else to do. Since my junior year, I've put through my experiences on Congress that year. I've consistently tried to show appreciation for the gifts that I've been given. From the food I eat, and I do like to eat, to the time I spend with family, I try to value each moment that I have. There really is no reason to do otherwise. I want to end this talk with an answer to a question a former student athlete of mine had asked recently. It's not obviously his last year, it's only my second year. Just talking about track and field and how the student was doing, he asked me why I teach, as if it was wrong for me to do so. It doesn't take me very long to answer this question. The simple answer is I value every second that I have in this building and in extracurricular activities with all of you. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. I have coffee every morning as my morning class as well. I probably put in what people would call work for about 15 hours a day. I find some time to eat, and I fall asleep around 12:30 in the morning. I feel spent every night, but I never regret anything that I'm doing. And I always look forward to potential tomorrow will bring. I consider myself to be the luckiest teacher to be back at the school that I love. I probably have gone beyond the time that you wanted to spend listening to me. So I'll take my fiance's advice and keep it as simple as I can by saying that I love St. Rita. I can only hope that you may value your time here and to come to love St. Rita too. Thank you.